Teals to compete to see who can get the most yes votes for the voice. The Teal independents who swept into Canberra last year through grassroots campaigning will have a friendly competition to see who can gain the highest yes vote in their electorate in the Voice to Parliament referendum. A number of us have taken on the responsibility to have record high yes votes to counter areas that have low votes. There's a little bit of a competition going on among us, Warringah MP Zali Steggall said. We really represent the sensible centre voice and we want to have a fact-based, educated debate. The reactivation of the Teal Army will complement a grassroots push by a yes campaign body, Australians for Indigenous Constitutional Recognition, that wants to combine an on-the-ground presence with a well-funded messaging campaign using advertising and prominent leaders. Opponents of the Voice-dominated Invasion Day marches across the country on Australia Day, as speakers such as Greens Senator Lydia Thorpe told tens of thousands of supporters of Indigenous rights that they should vote no in the referendum, demanding treaty instead. Asked about the rallies at a press conference on Friday, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said the Voice is not a radical proposition. So I'm not surprised that some radicals are opposed to it. Because this is a mainstream proposition. Steggall expressed strong frustration with the Albanese government's referendum strategy, and other Teals said Labor's communication may need to be improved, but all passionately support the proposed Indigenous advisory body and poured scorn on Coalition's request for further detail, which they claimed was disingenuous. Wentworth MP Allegra Spender is aiming to give every household a copy of the Uluru Statement of the Heart that laid out the case for the Voice. I want Wentworth to have the highest yes vote in the country, said Spender, who met with volunteers on Friday to form the Wentworth for the Voice group. Kooyong MP Monique Ryan's volunteers will knock on doors to educate voters and answer questions on the Voice, while Indy MP Helen Haynes has begun an outreach campaign by meeting with local elders. Goldstein MP Zoe Daniel has released a video on social media, and McKellar MP Sophie Scamps is set to host panel events to inform electors. Steggall, Ryan, and Haynes, who does not consider herself a Teal, said the government and other yes proponents could do more to make the case for the Voice. The PM has put out there such significant historic question, an issue that will really define us, without the level of material and preparedness required. I am finding that incredibly frustrating, Steggall said.